It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is going to be a replay request once again by none other than MoFaD, spawning at the bottom right as the green undead player. Opening up with hero first build order. He will be facing off against a Chinese player. Well, I would assume this is Chinese because that is what the name said on the replay. I have to pull it. I have to pull booster up. Sadly, if I pull booster up during a Warcraft game, it kinda has some frame drop issue. May face that a bit. Sorry, I didn't put that up. We're gonna have Teal over here spawning on the top near the 12 o'clock as the Teal or player, and this is gonna be Turtle Rock. There's a lot of games being played on Turtle Rock as of late, I've just noticed. Or rather, I'm just getting the Turtle Rock games by MoFaD more than usual. Just gonna bring my mic a bit closer. There we go. There we go. This looks good. This looks good. Mill barracks. Quite likely gonna be headhunter play, and we got Farseer coming in. I mean, why not headhunters? Because just why not? Just the meta right now. Just like riflemen is the human meta, headhunters is the orc meta. Piercing damage just annihilates everything. This is of course a part of the replay request series, and everybody is welcome to send me the replay request series. To know more, you can do so. You can join my Discord server. Link to that is on the Twitch panel and in the description below, as I just changed the name of the replay request to MoFaD. There we go. Do that earlier. And once again, the League of Forgotten Battlefields is upon us. This weekend we got the League of Forgotten Battlefields coming in, where we play on maps from the previous era. If you want to have a tournament based on old maps such as Secret Valley, Terrasil Blade, Knollwood, Lost Temple, this is where you're gonna head to. Link is challenge.com/forgotten4. As we have the matchup coming down, Farseer gonna go for sweeping. MoFaD here is of course a bit delayed, and MoFaD going in for Dreadlord. Okay, interesting. I was not expecting Dreadlord in this particular game, but we're gonna be seeing Dreadlord. MoFaD's been doing a lot of Dreadlord as of late. I believe he will be using this a bit more than usual from what I see. And Dreadlord in, well, that's already solid hero. I'm not really trying to take anything away from him. It's just that I was expecting Cryptlord, because that is something that MoFaD has been using a bit as of late. Will easily manage to keep that camp out, and it appears to me that none of the players have done any kind of scouting. They haven't
A player's forces are under attack.
done anything to know what is cooking on their opponent's side, as MoFaD attempts to set up an expansion, and this is pretty risky. Like, you definitely want to know what your opponent is up to before you set down the expansion, and you definitely at least want to know the position of your opponent. Well, please, on Turtle Rock now it's either going to be the cross spawn or the opposite spawn, and MoFaD's gonna hope for, I guess opposite spawn would be a better location for MoFaD if he wants to expand here. Cross spawn will kind of lead him, it's kind of falling into the way, not like opposite spawn isn't, but in opposite spawn at least you have some trees in the middle between both of them bases. And what we have here is feral spirits coming in, scout, headhunters in the back. Counted gold mine has been placed, and here comes the Orcish army. Headhunter is gonna go after the haunted gold mine for a bit. Farseer incoming, gonna drop down those nasty little leaps around on the Farseer. This looks bad. We get target incoming, chain lightning going down, and the Farseer will manage to break through with the speed scroll. Gonna leave behind the headhunters though. He is still planning to disrupt the expansion as long as he can. And whoa, he managed to actually take it out and not let MoFaD expand just at that time there. MoFaD gonna have to put it down again. MoFaD's check is delayed. MoFaD's expansion is delayed. This is not good for him. Tier 2 coming in for Teal. 50% done. MoFaD gonna get the kill on that headhunter after surround. That's a deadly surround there for sure. Headhunters coming.
A town is under siege.
Check that. Never mind it. As MoFaD puts down the expansion, Teal's still gonna try and disrupt that going in from the other side. Feral Spirits being spawned in. Level 3 Farseer will definitely do a bit better here, but he needs to not let the expansion come up. Gonna have to delay it as much as possible. And this is definitely gonna hamper MoFaD's progress throughout this game. While you choose to go for the expansion and not go for tech, you're already sacrificing so much, and since your expansion's also being harassed, and ooh, Farseer almost getting taken out there, forced to use the TP. MoFaD at least managing to force the TP over here in the compensation for him losing his haunted gold mine or expansion attempt for the second time. Tier 2 is ready. We need a Torn Chieftain and we need a Fire Lord, it appears. Teal going in for Fire Lord. It appears to me that Teal's gonna do everything he can to have that expansion from coming up. MoFaD is still not teching. I think putting the tech down first would be a better idea for MoFaD, and then expand this raid, because his expansion has been disrupted twice. Not once but twice, so that's huge for him right now. This is something that's gonna be beneficial for his opponent, and his opponent likely gonna go for tier 3 Beastery being put down. I think he's made transition. Need tier 3 for the Berserkers though. Here he comes. It's some lava swans this time, and is he gonna try and disrupt the gold mine? Not yet. He's gonna go after ghouls. Ghouls are actually gonna fall to the piercing damage. There's way too much damage on the side of Teal there. MoFaD's gonna have to back out, and now he's gonna try and focus the Nerubian Tower. Surprising. I would rather try to focus down the haunted gold mine there, not let that come up, because that cannot be repaired by those acolytes. And he's trying to get some kills on the ghouls. Some more ghouls coming in from the left side, and MoFaD already has a couple of them on the right. They're gonna try and get us around on those headhunters. The haunted gold mine may go down, but you don't have a TP this time. The round coming in, but he actually has an opening. He got an opening. There we go. He had an opening. No. Yeah, there we go. Teal doing pretty well there, keeping a ghoul there, but this time it did not work, and this time the Farseer will go down. Teal had a narrow escape. He managed to disrupt the expansion for the third time. That is something though. Farseer is still alive. I mean to say, the Fire Lord is still alive, and we got lava spawns left, right, and center. They're likely gonna start multiplying in a moment. And once they do, this is going to be an uphill fight for MoFaD. MoFaD losing so many ghouls. The Fire Lord likely going to level up. Going for Incinerate would definitely be a better idea in this case scenario. Oh, Fire Lord surrounded. No way to go. MoFaD going to get the kill on that Fire Lord. And that is going to be a big setback for Teal right now, as he goes for the Acolytes that are repairing the Spirit Tower. Tower and the Nerubian Tower are up, but the expansion is delayed. So MoFaD, yes, now we're choosing to tech. That is already about 75% done, but the opponent is 50% done in tier 3, and we're getting Wind Riders. What the hell? Teal going for Wind Riders. MoFaD has no knowledge of this right now. Beaster is on the back end. He can have the vision once he reaches there. Could have placed the Beastery a bit behind as well if he wanted to, but that works too. That works too. I'd say why so desperate? That's definitely a desperate attempt, but I mean, I would say if Teal managed to save his hero, in that last fight, in at least one of the heroes, it would have definitely been worth it. All that fight, all that desperate attempt in delaying the expansion would have definitely been worth it, as MoFaD just got to tier 2 now. Perhaps second hero, third hero, second hero, and third hero when he gets to tier 3 perhaps, or we're gonna go for solo Dreadlord. Classic Dreadlord solo, where you level it up all the way up to level 6. That could be a thing going on right now, as Teal gonna creep out the Gargantuan Seatel expansion right in front of his base. Would call it that his natural, getting a pretty good item there, greater mana potion. Should be able to cast way too many lightning chains with that chain lightnings, and he is going in for the assault while MoFaD tries to creep out the Goblin Merchant expansion, Goblin Merchant camp there. Oh no, expansion is gonna be dead. Oh, this is bad. I'm feeling so bad for MoFaD right now. It's likely gonna go down with the amount of firepower that MoFaD has, and to say Teal has, and he already got Berserkers, baby. The Berserkers are going to tear apart those ghouls. This game is
The player's forces are under attack.
I mean, I don't really want to call this a premature game over, but how's MoFaD gonna deal with this? His expansion isn't up, and I mean, the only things basically saving him from near disaster are those towers. Photobeast coming in, more damage to them. Berserkers from war runs, battle runs, war runs, damage increase being researched, so we're gonna have even more damage on the board. This looks bad for MoFaD right now, as he once again attempts to clear out the Goblin Merchant camp. Gonna get Sentry Ward, or rather Watcher Ward, from the Ogre Magi. That's gonna be very necessary for him, considering the fact that this is one of the places from where both of the players can engage and pass by. Look at the locations, it is one, and oh, he's gonna do it again. MoFaD will not manage to expand this game. Like, he's just not gonna expand this one. I think MoFaD should just give him the expansion at this point, as the Spirit Towers tear apart that Wind Rider. He didn't make any more Wind Riders though. I guess he just made like one of them, and that was it. He switched back to Berserkers and just having a bit of a firepower there. I'm not even sure if the Wind Rider was actually intentional at this point. Shadowhunter coming in as the third hero for Teal, and Teal going around those trees and then going into the expansion again. And don't really know if that's the best idea. Don't really know if that is the best idea, but going for some shopping, I guess. Selling off. Come on, don't tell me that he sold off the big mana potion. I think he sold it off. I don't think he used it. I didn't really see him using that at any point, but I think he sold off the big mana potion that he got from the Gargantuan Seatel camp. Jojo Head Shrinker, the Shadowhunter coming in with the Orc starter pack. Potion of Inwell, perhaps Scroll of Healing, Scroll of Protection, and he's going in again. This time though, MoFaD has the support of the Death Knight. I mean, he's definitely not going to be able to take out all these towers with what he has. They're going to be taken out before they could actually do too much there. There's not too much HP on those units to be able to deal with these many towers, and well, despite of that, he's actually doing a pretty good job there, taking out those ghouls left, right and center. And Photobeast, I think he wanted to eat up a fiend there, but gets taken out instead. Warlord has been slept, and he's gonna go after the Haunted Gold Mine again, because why not? Yeah, I mean, MoFaD should just give him the expansion. Oh no, Shadowhunter pops up a potion of healing. That's like a difficult spot there. Torn Totem being put down, 2 of them, so it appears that we're gonna have Torrents coming in for Teal. He's got a lot of gold. He can definitely afford that. Got the expansion to afford that as well. But he needs to get them right away, if you ask me. I need some time to set up the totems. And I have about 2k gold until those buildings come up at this rate. Crystal volleyball. Good item. Time to spam it. Some good locations. Know what's cooking, and this is actually the perfect time for MoFaD to spam it because he needs to know torrents are coming. Once he knows that, he should be able to come up with a counter, and oh, his tier here is only just going down. Teal, so far, I mean, the only thing Teal has managed to do so far is disrupt MoFaD's expansion. Apart from that, he just killed a lot of ghouls, and that's just it. That's pretty much it. He can't attack MoFaD's base. I mean, he needs siege right now. He needs like 2 demolishers or something to be able to destroy those Rubian towers from a distance so that the army can deal with anything that's trying to snipe down the demol. He is breaking upkeep, then decides not to do so. Wants to get the upgrades first, it appears. And I mean, this is the situation you have right now. You want to think about it. Although you are at 50 food, you're already over 1k gold right now. I think you should just go for the torrents now. You already got expansion. You can afford to have the low upkeep. That doesn't seem to be the case coming in for Teal as he goes for more and more creeping. Level 4 Farseer, 3 for Firelord, and 3 for Shadowhunter. Aside of MoFaD, we got 3. We're gonna have 4 for Dreadlord, and still gonna be 2 for the Death Knight. Ah, dang! The Fiend goes down. The Sucker is dealing a lot of damage. I don't see any third hero coming in by MoFaD, so he may stick to just 2 heroes. He is going for the Ogre Lord camp though at the corner. I have a big item, and wow, he actually killed everything else except for the Ogre Lord before he tried to engage with the Ogre Lord. Not pretty sure if that's really the way to go.
A player's forces are under attack.
Usually you'll see an oh, this is bad. MoFaD getting a Legion Doomhorn. That's just redundant. Just redundant because it's not gonna stack with your Unholy Aura. But if you want, you could keep like Death Impact and have that. But MoFaD forced to run back to the base, not having time to sell off his redundant item. Because Teal is attacking his main right now, and unlike his expansion, the main does have a lot of buildings that are not under the range of the towers, and these units can take out a lot of buildings right now with the DPS that they have. MoFaD cuddling up into his base there, trying to target down the headhunters, or rather berserkers. MoFaD getting trapped there. X on that Death Knight, but it pops back into reality and uses the potion of healing right in the nick of time there. But a couple of fiends are getting taken out. Kotobi should eat up one of the fiends, utilize the Devour ability. Skeleton Warriors coming in from the backline. Necromancers, they already got the first upgrade. We got the Unholy Frenzy at the disposal of MoFaD, but not really sure if he's going to actually use it. Should definitely use it on the fiends. No reason not to. One more building going down. That was not the shop. I don't know really. All what? And the Death Knight goes down. Dreadlord being targeted. This looks bad. This looks very bad for MoFaD. Dreadlords get taken out. Teal is hacking MoFaD with everything he got, and MoFaD getting a third hero in the form of the Lich, and that will be enough to drive Teal away. Whoa. The Lich wasn't there. I mean, Teal would have still continued the assault in my opinion, even if he was losing a lot of units. And Teal putting down a second expansion, because why not? What's better than 1 expansion? 2 expansions, because you definitely need that much gold to support an economy of torrents. I have like what, 21 gold per second with that. Wow, it's gonna be a lot. And this is bad. Teal is revealing everything he has with these Kotobis to MoFaD. He revealed that he has torrents. Now this is something that, that's completely on Teal. Teal could have kept the Kodo beasts at a location where they were a bit far away from the torrents, could have kept the army rather just away from the torrents, but now he gave off to MoFaD that torrents are incoming, so MoFaD has time to prepare for that. MoFaD has like no lumber right now, he needs to produce some quills. Crypt got taken out I believe, so can't really produce them. Gonna keep everything he has, which is a 50 food army, surprisingly. Doesn't look like a 50 foot army to me. Definitely doesn't look like a 50 foot army to me here. Like, how is that even 50 food? Sure, you got like a couple of units in production, but 50 food, that doesn't really look like 50. And we've got a lot of torrents and we got a lot of Kodo beasts right now. Frostnova going down on the headhunters, so it appears to me that Teal's gonna completely transition into torrents and Kodo beasts now. Big, hungry, powerful units. They're gonna march on the Scourge, but will the march of the Scourge manage to push them back as the Fire Dot levels up? Fire Dot's got Soulburn and Incinerate, and he hasn't used any of them. That's something Teal needs to do. Spirit linking going down, and the Shadow Spirit Walker is transforming into normal form in order to attack. Death Knight is back on the field, but where's the Dreadlord? The Dreadlord is still coming back. The last tower gonna get taken out, but he's not really having a good position while taking it out. It's also being repaired by MoFaD, by the way. Chain Lightning, big Chain Lightning, and a Healing Wave following it that up. Here they come, the March of the Scourge, but Disenchant, he's got Disenchant baby, level 4 on Jojo Headshrinker, the Shadow Hunter. I'm gonna take so much damage in the front line and deal a lot with the Pulverize. He's gonna be like, I don't need Dispel. Torrents can take you on. Torrents can take on the March of the Scourge, and MoFaD expansion has been compromised. MoFaD's main is about to deplete. He's got like 15k. Well, 1.5k, sorry, but I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna turn out for MoFaD. Whatever whatever you see right now is the standing army that he has, and he definitely doesn't have enough to face an army that's double his size, with or without skeleton warriors. Dreadlord is back, and MoFaD is gonna need a miracle to win this game right now, because he's against 2 bases, which were 3 bases like a moment ago. And what the hell is he doing? What the hell is Teal doing right now? This is definitely a bad idea. Why did he go here and then here? He could have just gone from the top there. Oh my god, some WarCraft players, they just make so bad decisions at times. Can be so terrible. He wants level 5. And he's doing this for level 5. I think he wanted to creep this out, which was already a risk, so he chose to creep this one out instead. Try and get level 5 on his heroes, and oh, he didn't get level 5. Double boots of Quel'Thalas on that Fire Lord, by the way. Crystal Volleyball going down. Potion of Invuln brings subtraction here, and there we go. I think those creeps should give the Farseer enough experience to go for level 5. Level 5 freaking Farseer. Wow. And MoFaD setting the expansion down again. I mean, he doesn't have a gold mine anymore, so I wouldn't really say anything now. Oh my goodness, I don't even... I mean, what's his plan? What's Teal's plan here? Or Teal's. What's Teal's plan here right now? I think they do pronounce it as Teal. When I said Teal, I remembered my friend Teal that I play Dawn of War with. I mean, this is over. MoFaD really has no chance of coming back in from this. 80 foot armies and 50. This is really one over one way. Don't care what you got. And they got like a level 5 Farseer on the back supporting that. Big Chain Lightning, Shadow Wolves, Feral Spirits. Disenchant, and Disenchanters are also on the mark, by the way. MoFaD game. I must say, it was a good game, and Teal, despite of his lackluster attempt at the end, Apple MoFaD. Get the game for him. If you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching and listening. If you enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more. Seeing you on the next episode of Warcraft. Yay.